Hey KW agents, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to create a quick video that walks you through how to create basically task lists that are automatically assigned to any opportunity. So this is something that you definitely would want to focus on. It's going to really help you with your transaction management. It's going to help you know what needs to happen next during each stage of the transaction. And then they are working on a really cool new feature that will allow you to notify your buyer and seller as far as what is going on in the transaction process. And for that to happen, you'll need these checklists to be set up. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to log into Command, and then we're going to work through the Opportunities section to set these up. So we're going to go down here to Opportunities. And then you have to go through and set up the checklist, but this is just a one-time thing that you have to do. And then they will always be there, and you can add to them depending on specific tasks that you might want for a specific opportunity. So let's say that we wanted to create a checklist for the listing section when we're cultivating a listing. We would click right into Cultivate. And then once we click into the section where we have these sub-stages under the phases, right here at the top, we've got Edit Stages. So this gives us a lot of options. So once we click on it, we have the option to even change the name of the stage, which I've done. But what we want to look at over here is the checklist. So if you've never created a checklist, then you'll probably have 0 out of 0 items right there. So if we want to create a checklist for that, so we're saying that this is a potential listing that is maybe 6 to 12 months out. So let's think of what we would want to create a checklist for that, right? So we're saying we might want to get the phone number and make sure we add them to Command. We might want to make sure we have the proper email. We definitely would want to get the address because we maybe want to start working on some marketing materials and maybe doing CMAs or sending them items of value. And then we might want to also add them to our monthly Neighborhood Nurture Smart Plan. So you're going to have 0 showing up here if you've never created a checklist item, but all we're going to do is click right here where it says Add Item, and then we can just start typing here, type whatever we'd like, and we'll hit save. And then we would go on and add as many other items as we want, then just hit save one more time. We would go on and we would do that for each stage of each of these phases. Then when we go back to this section, now we've got this potential listing that's 6 to 12 months out. And down here, we've got that 0 out of 3 for the checklist. So if I click on that, it's going to bring up my checklist items. So it's everything that I've said I want to do for this particular contact or this particular opportunity. And then over here, I can even set a due date. So I can say, oh, I don't have the address. When do I need to get the address? So I can set a due date for that. And I can say, you know what, I want to call them tomorrow. And I'm going to choose OK and then close. And then those items, those tasks, you'll get Kelly notifications. They'll also show up in your task section, which is right over here. So if we just come here into contacts, tasks right here is what we're going to click on. And then we've got contact tasks, and we've also got opportunity tasks right here. And you can change this drop down here to what's due today, what's due the next 7 days. And so you'll see the one that I just said I need to get the phone number, that's in here. And so we can go in and add all of those details. And then those will also show up on our home page if we have the tasks set right here. Same thing, we can toggle between contact tasks as well as opportunity tasks. So again, you just want to put some thought into those checklists. What would you like to see in your checklist? That's always going to be there. It's a one-time setup, and then the checklist will always be applied to that. So we would just go into opportunities, click on the stage for which we want to add a checklist, come right up here to edit stages, and then we'd have that checklist right here that we could go in and create. And then again, once you guys have done it once, it's always going to be assigned to every single opportunity, every single stage. So I think it'll be really helpful. Also, you can assign those tasks to other people if you are on a team, which is a really great resource. So if you have any questions or need help with this, please feel free to reach out, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching.